Hi everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and today is Monday. It is the 23rd of September, and yesterday was a very productive day. I love that. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I am heading out to work. Obviously, it's rainy and kind of gloomy today, and I do have to travel. I don't normally do that on Mondays, but hopefully it'll be a quick trip, see a couple clients, and then come back into town. What else? I didn't have, oh my gosh, I just feel like, hold on, let me take a sip. Guess what it is? Go ahead. Yeah, it's Blueberry Bliss. I'm stuck. It's really good though. Okay. Anyway, I have a busy day today. I hope that you guys had a great weekend, because I was really getting worried out for a minute there that it was not going to be very productive. But I sat down, I got my book out, and I said, okay, I was supposed to do stingrays, so let's do as many stingrays as I can get done and go to bed at midnight. So midnight was my cutoff time because I have to work, but it was very productive, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you. All right, so before we get started, let's get some birthday wishes out. If today, the 23rd of September, is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If today's your anniversary, congratulations. Happy anniversary to you both. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I mean, it's rainy today, but if it was my birthday, I would still do something like amazing. I don't even know what that would be, but just do something. You deserve it, right? So do it. I'm looking over at my mannequin. I really need to get another mannequin head, you guys. She has been through some stuff. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you here in a minute. Before I get started though, I wanted to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for hopping over to my channel and liking what you see. not very I don't know what was I gonna say. I don't know. I love crocheting. I love to talk about crocheting. I love to crochet just about every day, you guys. It's a rare thing for me to not crochet every single day of the week. No joke. Even if like I said, even if I do just a couple of rows just to get something in, so that I don't know, it's just like, it's like that, that woo-saw for me. It's like, okay, I may not have finished the project today, but I got to crochet something. So I was really excited. I get really happy about things like that. It's just the little things, right? Do what makes you happy. So, so my mannequin, I can't get rid of this thing. I will replace her, but okay, I'm going to show her to you, okay? And I'm going to show you why she looks like she does. So this was my very first mannequin head that I ever purchased. So when I bought her for my shop, let's see, I bought her when I was taking pictures of my Etsy, when someone said, someone in my family, they were like, you need to get a mannequin head. So I bought a mannequin head. So Abby, my youngest, who will be 18 on Wednesday, was maybe, she was maybe 3 or 4. Maybe 4, I want to say. This is her. Yeah, that's her. It was with a marker. So I was really lucky that I got to get most of it off, because I'm like, if I take a picture, no one will see the forehead, right? And then I was like, oh my God, the nose is pink. I really have to get another mannequin. I bought a mannequin guy head. And then I have one that's got hair. We called her Esmeralda. Everyone says she creeps them out. I don't know why. I think she's pretty cool. Yeah, there's even pink underneath. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go to Sally Beauty Supply. Give this one to Abby if she wants to keep it. But, yeah, she's been through the ringer. It's time to get her replaced. Yeah, I'll give it to Abby. And she can keep, I can't even, oh my gosh, she has like so many hats. that I've made her, she keeps them in like this really big box. The ruffle hats, and you know, a character hat. Any hat that I've made her, I feel like she's kept every one. My son Nathan is the same way. And Amanda has me make things for her, even though she knows they all know how to crochet or knit or loom or something. So, but you know, it's got to be made from mom. And until they say, please stop, I'm going to keep making stuff for them. So oh my gosh, I just ordered some, it's kind of like this. You guys remember, this is like 3 different colors. Well, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I found a thing of yarn that the same company, I think this was Temu, but my son, through no fault of his own, is really into comic books, DC, Marvel. I mean, he loves to read them all. And yeah, we read them all. When he first came to me, he just didn't know how to be a child, right? He had all these responsibilities. He was 8 years old. And I thought, let's bring him down a couple of notches so that he understands that it's okay to be a kid. And, you know, I grew up in a house with a lot of brothers, and my oldest brother especially loved comic books. And so I would like sneak in my brother's room and read his comics and try to carefully put them back. He always knew. I know he knew. So, we started buying him comic books, characters. We were watching the Spider-Man, the Superman. If it was a superhero, we watched it, and that and Harry Potter just like clung to him. It was his thing. It was how he coped. It was awesome. And now that he's almost 25, he is still very heavily into superheroes. And I found yarn, you guys, that is Wolverine colors. It's yellow, it's blue, and it's black. And I sent it to him and I said, does this remind you of anything? He goes, oh my gosh, Mom, are you serious? I said, I've already ordered it. He said, I need a hat made out of that really bad. So I've already made him one with Joker colors. I've made my son so many things, you guys, from Deadpool hats to Minion. He has the very first Minion hat that I made him. I think he was like 13 when I made that. But he keeps them as well. So I saw that and I thought, oh man. He goes, make me a bucket hat out of it. So it's going to be like this chenille velvety kind of yarn like this. And I thought, okay, you want a bucket hat? I'll make you a bucket hat. So I'm going to make him a bucket hat. So when the yarn gets here, I will definitely show you guys. All right. So I really gotta get this done so that I can get the heck out of here and be back in time for my afternoon one. So I'm going to show you these first because I think they're absolutely amazing. All right, short story. You guys know my daughter Sierra, or my granddaughter Sierra. She comes by every once in a while. She's learning how to crochet. She asked me about a hat pattern. Now, my daughter, Jessica, her mother, gave her a C2C pattern for a hat, which she made. She said, I really like it, but sometimes I forget a stitch or something, and I have to like pull it out and redo it, and that's really frustrating. And I go, you don't have any idea how much I love hearing you say that. Because I told her, I said, if you've never frogged anything, you are not a crocheter. I'm just telling you. And then, so I told her what frog it means. I explained to her, and she's like, well, that makes total sense. And I thought, it really does, doesn't it? So I found her a pattern. It's a 1.5 hour pattern. I got it on Pinterest. I'll look it up. It's so easy. You don't even have to look it up. I mean, really, just basically to know what the, like how many rows you do, which I don't know. I always measure mine out because y'all know I got a big head. But I told her, I said, I sent this to her. It's on my phone actually. And I'm on my phone right now. So yeah. So I'll just put hat in the hat link in the description box below. So if anyone is interested, because it does explain to you like how many rows to make to get it to fit around. I think they tell you to measure your head and then keep making rows until it measures like 1 inch less than that for the stretchy part. So anyway, it's a back loop ribbed stitch beanie. Super, super easy. And I told her, just make it with, she goes, well, what kind of yarn do I use? I go, just make 4-weight yarn. You'll be perfect. I mean, it'll be fine. So she made 3 for me. She's on the 4th one right now. And I told her, I said, I'll tell you what, if you just make the rectangle, because it's a rectangle. I got this thing about rectangles and turn them into stuff, right? I was like, if you make it into a rectangle, leave me a really long string or really, you know, a really long thing to weave it in and to cinch it, and I'll do that for you. So she came by yesterday. She brought them to me, and look what I made them into hats. Are you ready? So this is probably yarn that well, yeah, it is yarn that I've given her. She doesn't buy yarn. I'm like, don't go buy yarn. Hello. 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 So I was like, don't go buy yarn. I got you. This is the first one. Look at this. She did such a great job. She called me a few times. We talked. Now this kind of looks wobbly. This thing is really secure. This is the pom-poms I used to buy. I'm not saying that I don't anymore, but I prefer, number one, I like to support another local or small business. I found Palms and Stitches, I believe it's called Palms and Stitches, on Etsy, and I have been buying pom-poms from her for the last 2 years, I think. This might be my 3rd year doing that. Again, I hear noises. I'm all about, everyone's gone. It's just me. Every single time, you guys. Anyway, so these are the ones I got at Joann Fabrics. So, you know, they've got like, it's got extra stuffing in there. I don't know. It just seems kind of heavy, but it's in there. But look at this hat. Isn't this adorable? I will be listing these hats in my shop and taking them with me because she just wanted to earn some extra money. Excuse me. She just moved into her apartment a few months ago, and you know, she's learning what it's like to be an adult and pay bills. And I told her, if you crochet, I have an Etsy shop. I do all these craft shows. I go, make me some hats and I'll take care of the rest for you. So I cinched it up, the side and then the top, and then I added the pom-poms because I got like three huge bags of pom-poms. So there's the first hat. I just can't decide on which ones I like better. Then I don't have it because I'm still using the yarn, but Big Twist had a Halloween themed yarn, and Sierra and I got the same yarn, and I said that would make a great hat. She goes, I thought the same thing. So she made one, and I put my pom-pom on it, okay, that I buy from Palm and Stitches. Look at this thing. Look at how amazing this hat is. I love this so much. My ring is like, I'm gonna take that ring's like, I don't know, it's getting caught on some. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I love the hat. And I love the pom-pom too. Look at the pom-pom. It's so fluffy. Look at that. Oh, I love them. She makes such great pom-poms. I know there's lots of people who do. And if it's a small business, I'll probably buy from them. But Palms and Stitches has the color pom-pom that I purchase for my Grinch and my Beetlejuice hats. So this one is another favorite. And again, all I did, she brought me the rectangles with a long piece of yarn to cinch it up. So I slip stitched and then I cinched at the top. And this is the 3rd one. She's on the 4th one. I don't know what color the 4th one is, but I like this one too. Look at how beautiful and bright. And I love that pom-pom. I love it. Ugh. So Sierra, if you're watching, sweetheart, I think you did a fabulous job. And I know these will sell and you will have some extra money to pay your bills. So, ta-da! So look at these awesome hats. I got to put the black one in the middle. So it looks like there, look. Ta-da! So, and again, these are available for sale. You don't have to wait. I mean, I don't have to, I'm going to list them. What I was trying to say was I'm not waiting to sell them at my craft show. I'm going to list them and then I will put them, or then, you know, they'll be open to whoever wants one. Let me put my ring back on before I forget. Okay. Now my stuff. All right, so I made, what did I say last night was going to be, y'all? I said last night was going to be stingray night. And I still didn't get as many as I thought. So I have the two that are hiding under the Hello Kitty blanket because she's not here today. They went home yesterday. You didn't hear me say that, but they went home yesterday. They'll be back this weekend, but still. Man, that's good coffee. So what I'm about to show you, with the exception of one, was all leftover yarn from other projects that I had done. So here we go. This one's going to go with this one because that goes with that. All right, so this one was, oh, what was the yarn? It's not Adorable. Velvety Smooth, not the Velvety Smooth Aran, but Velvety Smooth Yarn Bee in blue. And that's this one. And yeah, I made a little smiley face. So there's that one. This one is Posh Yarn in lemon meringue. And I made a smiley face. This one is Adorable in gray and white, of course. Okay. This one is Happylicious in Adorable. This is what was left. And he's got a smiley face. This one is, it's either mustard or gold, I can't remember. But I do know that it's Bernat Crushed Velvet. Oh, and it's so soft. It is so soft, you guys. So soft. Okay. And this one is, oh, some kind of dots. I do know that it is Snuggles. It's the Loops and Threads Snuggles. And he's got a smiley face too. All right. We'll count them here in a minute. I think there's 8. All right. So then I had, I think I showed you, I have the glow-in-the-dark yarn. So I'm starting to make some glow-in-the-dark items. And I thought, I'm going to make a glow-in-the-dark stingray. So I got the green one. Always got something on. I got the green one and I made a glow-in-the-dark stingray. Now, I had to modify this a little bit because this yarn is not even a number 4. It's definitely a number 3. It could even be, it was really thin. So it was really thin. And this is the Teresa's Crochet Shop pattern. It's a free pattern and a free tutorial on YouTube. So you're supposed to do your 18 rows and then do this part for the head. So I had to do 21 rows, I think, just to get it to match up with the panel. So what I did, and thank you Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, I made several panels. I still have some panels that I think I made 20. So I made 20 panels of just or I keep calling them panels, but the under part of the stingray. I made 20 of those because you don't have to keep a long string to sew it on. I'm like, what am I trying to say here? So I did, so the under part of the stingray are easy to make. Just whip them up and then put them down there. So I made 20 of those. And then I just picked one up after I got to my 20, because that was my time. That was my amount that I wanted to make. And then I just started picking stuff up. Now I would really like to make more of these. I hadn't realized just how much thinner the yarn was versus the chunky yarn or the bulky yarn. But now that I know that I have to make 21 or 22 rows before I get to the head part, worked out fine for me. And all this glows in the dark. And I haven't tried it yet, but this is the same yarn I used to make the monsters from Chronically Crocheting Crystal. So I can't wait to see it. And I just got them some plain eyes. I didn't put the little backings on because I really liked how that looked. So there's that one. Okay, so this was leftover yarn from another project, my last one that I did. Now I did give this one some pink eyes. I don't know if you can see. They come with the little color things, the color discs. And this is the leftover yarn. Does this yarn look familiar, you guys? It ought to, because it's for ham bone. It's the leftover for the ham bone blanket. And it is just perfect. I just love it so much. And it's nice and soft and squishy. So yeah, told you it was a productive night. I love it when nights are like that. And so I just used the rest of it. And there's still a little bit left. I might even have enough for another stingray, you guys. Because I like to make these just a 12-inch square. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger, but I try to stick to the regular sized Beanie Boos in a 12-inch, and then the larger ones for like the Kohl's Cares that I get. Those are obviously going to be a lot bigger. But I just think it's so stinking cute. I love it. I love it so much. So now I know. And I think I will definitely buy, I'm definitely going to buy another ham bone and make another blanket just like this one. It'll be next week though, because now the yarn's not on sale. I don't have any more. I just bought this specifically. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. So yeah, my son actually picked it up for me at the store. So ham bone is done. So I got ham bone, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 stingrays done, and then I got 2 done the night before that. So now I have 10. So I only have 10 more to go. So I'll be working on stingrays again today while I'm out running around. If I have any waiting, I will just work on getting them done. And I didn't bring my book. What's next? I think today I'm going to finish up the stingrays, and if I only have 10 to make, I made 8 last night, so 10 should not be a problem because I didn't even start these until like 9 o'clock. So that was not bad at all. I'm going to put them back over here so they're out of the way. So this is all the stuff that I made, and then my 3 hats that my boo-boo made, my grandbaby. I just love this little girl so much. And yeah, and you know what? I think the next one, I think I have blue. Is this the right color? No, not the right color. Oh, I'm throwing them on the floor. Anyway, I think like one little row of blue would look. I'm going to see how that looks when I get the next one. So I've already gone on the Thai website last night, and I ordered some more stuff. So because that's really cute. And and I really liked the Halloween package. So I went ahead and ordered another one because they're super cute and the price was good. They're still like $13.99, or they still, when I bought it the other day, it was still $13.99 for a bundle, and you get free shipping. I don't know if you have to spend like so much for free shipping, but I got $25 worth, so we're good. My tummy's growling. I'm gonna go get me some breakfast. Scrambled eggs and bacon. And then I'm gonna get out of here so I can get to work. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support and your comments. I'm slowly but surely going through them. But as you know, especially if you're new here, I am market prepping for a market that starts in the first weekend in October. So I've got one the 4th, 5th, and the 6th of October. It is a 3-day event. Then I have one the following week on the 11th and the 12th. And then I have one the following week on the 19th. So I have to make sure I have extra so I have carryover in case I don't have a lot of time to kind of replenish what I'm making. And since it is officially fall as of, what was that, yesterday? Yes, yesterday was fall. So now that it's officially fall, I also have my hats that I'm bringing out. I'm getting those out of my little storage area in my guest room, and also my cowls and things like that for when it's cool. Like today, the high's only going to be 71. I love it so much. I love that. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I did take out, if you notice, 2 of those are missing. Well, maybe one. I took one of the blue ones and then a white. It's the larger one though. It's this Snuggles regular, not light. Because see how thick that is? And I'm going to make a stingray. What was I making here? Oh, it was probably an octo or something. Okay, we're just gonna have to frog that. I'll save it for Friday and I'll frog it right in front of you guys so you'll know I mean business. Anyway, I am gonna make the stingray with the pouch. So I don't know when, but I've got it on the ottoman with all the other, 100 skeins of yarn that I gotta work through to get this market taken care of. I think things are looking really good. They're like I said, last night was really productive. I'm going to finish the stingrays tonight and then start on whatever's on the list. I'm just going to go by the list. It seems to be working great. Just mark it off. So I think it might be bumblebees because I'm going to make a bunch of wings and I've got some wings that I haven't made for my minis yet. So that could have been what it was, but whatever it is, I'll let you know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you when I see you. Happy hooking, everyone. Bye for now.